minutes over here and talk about my friend Bill Nash. So as I mentioned, I met him at Kerrville in 2009. He is one of the most inspiring, beautiful humans I have ever met. He has a voice that just will pierce your heart in the best way. And he is so kind and so generous and also a wonderful teacher. And I'm going to unplug my guitar. Am I safe? Yeah? I'm good? And I'm going to turn the stage over to him. You are in for a real treat.
Thanks, Meg. Welcome to my sound check, because I didn't get one, so I think that everything will be fine. You need this little guy here. I made a spectacle of myself last night whistling, and for Bill Aspenwall's song, and now I've got a reputation. One thing I had to do. Number one thing, this is my 29th Folks Festival. I actually went to one up in Estes Park in 91. My 27th song school, and my 16th year teaching. Thank you. There's no other place I'd rather be in August, and especially out of Texas for 2 weeks. Something happened recently. I'll just tell a little story before I play this first song. I teach people how to use altered tunings and multiple capos on the guitar, and a lot of it is simply from the fact that I've lived with MS for 36 years, and when I overheat, my left side shuts down, and it makes it very difficult to play. I've played the guitar for almost 50 years now, and but when the heat hits me, I can only really use 1 or 2 fingers at a time. And all the rest of the time, 3 and 4 fingers are fine. Well, I have been teaching this way for a long time, and recently I had a sit down with my friend Paul Porter in Kerrville at the festival there. And Paul had 3 ischemic strokes about 4 years ago. And since that time, he has his guitar playing has gone downhill, and I realized that this is one of those things that I do. This is what I do for people. And I asked Paul, I said, give me a couple of your favorite songs that you want to play so badly and you're having so much trouble with, and let me see if I can simplify them for you. With a little 3-string capo and a little bit of know-how. And he did, and I set up this thing for him with one, the song that he was working was a 3 and 4 finger chord song, and you could literally see it, that he couldn't do it anymore. So I picked it up, and this is going to be an example. This isn't the exact song that he gave me, but it's an example of what happens. If you watch very closely to my left hand, you will see 1 and 2 finger chords instead of 3 and 4 finger chords. And this is my entire thrust with that part of my guitar teaching curriculum. This is an old song that John Denver recorded many years ago. It was written by a friend of mine by the name of Steve Gillette and his friend Tom Campbell. It's called Darcy Farrow, and watch the fingers. Is that coming through?
Yeah.
Where the Walker runs down to the Carson Valley Plain, there lived a maiden, Darcy Farrow was her name. The daughter of old Dundee, and fair was she, the sweetest flower ever bloomed o'er the range. Her voice was as sweet as the sugar candy. Her touch was as soft as a bed of goose down. Her eyes shone bright as the pretty lights that roll through the town of Yarrington town. She was courted by young Vandermeer, and quite handsome was he, I was to hear. He gave her silver rings and lacy things, and she promised to wed when the snow fell that year. But her pony did falter and she did fall. Her dying touched on the fate of us all. Young Mandy in his pain put a bullet in his brain, and we buried them together when the snow began to fall. They sing of Darcy Farrow where the Truckee runs through. They sing of her beauty in Virginia City too. A dusty sundown to her name they drink around, and to young Vandy whose love was true. That's what happens when you don't get a sound check. Not that I have a problem with that. I'm a professional. I'd like to play for you one of the songs off of my new album. Actually, my girlfriend and I became co-writers about 5-6 years ago, and she wrote this particular lyric. And it's we lived in Taos, New Mexico for several years, and this is one of her songs. And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to hear this because it's a finger pick song. So. This is called Taos Mountain. Trying to remember the first words as I hear those girls singing out there. Give me a second. I will bring it up on my tablet. I keep thinking I could really get it in my head again, but it's not coming in. And I'm going to throw the whole schedule off. Gosh, I should know this song. Nope, it's not coming. You guys are patient.
Love you, Bill.
Thank you. This will work. I only need to see the first words and I got it. Okay, this is called Taos Mountain. She held him in a painter's light, full of promise, shiny bright. She knew of all the gifts he had. None quite touched him like the music had. She thought of him the most that take rain, when the sun shines through the aspen trees, as she's gazing back across the river. He's the empty space a shadow leaves. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow off Taos Mountain. Soon with the coming of the spring, gone like footprints in a stream, down the dirt road in the high desert. She knows there's no other place he'd rather be. A song he left behind is now a whisper in the river where horses drink, an imprint of a hand upon a window, a cup left behind in an empty sink. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow off Taos Mountain. Sometimes we think our hearts half empty. Nights we feel the heavy full moon's pull. Remember our thoughts may be deceiving, for it's really a heart that's full. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow off Taos Mountain. I have to think the next one too. Meg mentioned a loss of Tom Rao this year, just about 3 months ago. And I've known Tom for 30 years, and basically anytime I was in the area and he was doing a song, he'd call me up on stage to sing harmony for him. And it's precious memories for me. This is a little song of Tom's called Sleeping Beauty. And you have to understand that Tom Rao's guitar ability is about 100 times better than mine. But I got this one song I got to be able to, I did about 40% as good as Tom. And that was, for me, that's preferable to not playing his songs. This song is called Sleeping Beauty. goes like this. Little Prince John wouldn't play. He picked up all his toys and walked away. No happy endings, final kiss. And you never thought that you'd end up like this. Now you wait in disbelief till someone sweeps you off your feet. You can walk a million miles, fake a million smiles in the line of duty. You don't have to make believe, 'cause anyone can see you're a sleeping beauty. Yeah. Beautiful dreamer, away. You've been dancing around your dreams at heaven's gate. Happy ending, final kiss. But you never thought that you'd end up like this. And you wait in disbelief till someone sweeps you off your feet. You can walk a million miles, fake a million smiles in the line of duty. You don't have to make believe, 'cause everyone can see you're a sleeping beauty. No sugar daddies, no cavalry ride, no tossing and turning till love's in your side. Yeah, yeah. Now you wait in disbelief till someone sweeps you off your feet. You can walk a million miles, fake a million smiles in the light of duty. But you don't have to make believe, 'cause everyone can see you're a sleeping beauty. You can walk a million miles, fake a million smiles in the line of duty. But you don't have to make believe, 'cause everyone can see you're a sleeping beauty. Yeah. I'm going to finish up this little set with one of my songs that's in a thing called Hawaiian Slack Key. It's C, G, D, G, C, D. It'll take me a second to get to it. Only a second though. This is what I do for a living, basically. I use capos with tunings, and the whole idea is to use fewer fingers, but still make some pretty beautiful sounding music. when I started working with this one, the first thing I did was I put these two capos together. Because I thought, so cool, these two capos are right next to each other. That's cool, and then I tried this. That's interesting. I gotta check and make sure I got the right tuning. That's right. Anyway, what I'm looking for most of the time is I'm looking for the lack of a third in the chords. I'm looking for a fresh palette. And basically, this is what gets me there. This song is called It's a Mystery to Me. And again, you get to watch, there's very few times when I have more than one finger down on these chords. It's a mystery to me, to be strangers after being best of friends. How can it be to love so long, then never speak again? We spent every night together, through the laughter and the tears. We came through stormy weather, stayed together all those years. We felt this love would always be here. It's a mystery to me. After all these years, I still think of you. Now it seems I relive good times and a bad old fade from you. Soul kisses I remember, hearts tethered on a string. We met in a November, but in our souls it felt like spring. Oh, what the days ahead might bring. My dreams haunt me, they leave only wisps of you. These dreams send me back to places we once knew. What's a dreamer left to do? It's a mystery to me how time heals a heart simply like passing by. Now we see the healing leaves scars, but love stays eternally. Or maybe in the future, when you dream about our past, you'll see the love I hold is still tender. Then you'll know that it will last. You can rest assured of that. It's a mystery to me. It's a mystery to me. I'd like to say I'm going to have a new album in the record booth in a little bit. I also have some box sets down here, which are everything but the new album for $25, and I also have a bunch of flash drives because a lot of people don't have CD players anymore for $20 also. And yeah. The only other thing I wanted to say is that this whole idea that I showed you with that first song is that I'm adding this to my Patreon. My Patreon is basically, I live on a fixed income because of disability, and it's always hard to make ends meet. But when I found this idea of helping people, I put out a post about my friend Paul Porter that I talked about earlier, and basically I got 400 replies in a week, and everybody that heard the idea said, this is the greatest idea I've ever heard for helping people. And so, if you look at my Patreon, there's little cards down here that have it's Camp Nashville is my Patreon, which is what this thing says on my shirt. It's my camp in Kerrville. If you could come to me and help out, a $3 donation would be amazing per month. Would be great. It would help me out, keep me going with this project, and help me help hundreds of people that I'm going to help with this whole idea. So just look into that if you will. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Bill, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Bill.